What if the universe isn't hiding something from us, but simply is the hiding? Not a cruel trick, not a puzzle waiting for the clever to solve, just a complete, self consistent field where everything that can happen has already been granted its exact measure of room, and nothing more. We like to talk about limits as if they're obstacles, gravity pulling us down, time marching forward, consciousness trapped inside skulls. But what if those limits are the very condition for anything to exist at all? Imagine a decision made once, not in anger, not in play, but with the quiet precision of someone drawing the only circle in which beauty, suffering, love, and loss could actually mean something. A bounded domain, a finished project, where outside isn't forbidden so much as it is undefined, not because it's locked away, but because the language of existence itself stops at the edge. We press against it constantly. Science peels back layers, atoms, quarks, fields, only to find more rules waiting underneath, elegant and uncompromising. Philosophy reaches for the thing in itself, the noumenon beyond appearances, and finds our minds sliding off the surface like hands on wet glass. We feel the hard problem of consciousness staring back at us. Why does any of this feel like anything? Why does matter, arranged just so, suddenly light up with inner experience? And still the boundary holds, not because it's hostile, because it's the shape that allows the lighting up to occur in the first place. Perhaps whatever initiated this, call it the source, the decision, the quiet hand, didn't create a prison or a game. It created a place, a self-contained arena where causality could unfold, where patterns could emerge and feel themselves emerging, where the ache of incompleteness could exist without shattering the whole. We are not bugs in the system. We are the system noticing its own edges, and those edges are mercilessly consistent. The speed of light doesn't bend for our longing. Entropy doesn't reverse because we grieve. Consciousness doesn't leak out into whatever might lie beyond the frame we're allowed to perceive. Yet, in that consistency, there is a strange mercy. Nothing spills, nothing dissolves into chaos. The project remains intact so that joy can be joy and sorrow can cut deep enough to matter. Sometimes you feel it in the small hours, that wordless pressure. Not fear exactly, not hope, just the knowledge that you are fully, perfectly here, inside something whose outer contour you will never trace. You can map the stars, you can dissect the brain, you can meditate until the sense of self thins to a thread. But the thread still belongs to the weave. The map is still drawn on the territory it describes. This isn't defeat, it's the beginning of a different kind of seeing. To live inside the veil without pretending you can tear it. To love the bounded world so fiercely that the love itself becomes a kind of transcendence, not by breaking out, but by filling the given shape until it sings. Because maybe the project wasn't meant to be escaped. Maybe it was meant to be inhabited so completely that the inhabitant and the architecture blur into one living expression. We will never meet the hand that drew the circle. We will never step beyond the conditions that make stepping possible. But we can stand at the center of the circle, arms open, and whisper to the unseen boundary, I see you. I feel your perfect closure. And still, I choose to burn brightly inside what you allowed. That burning might be the only answer we were ever equipped to give, the only reply the rules permit. And perhaps, in the end, it is enough.